What is up guys, Stark here. I am back for another Fate video, and in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at all of the matchups for the Battle of Fate Grand Order Round 5. So for round number 5, we are going to have all of the matchups in one video. Typically what I've been doing in the past is been breaking it down into different videos for different brackets, but now that we are in the final matchup of each of the individual brackets, there's really no other reason why not to just combine them all into one video. So we're going to have 8 matchups today, and then going forward into the future rounds, so the quarterfinals, the semifinals, and the finals, all of those will also be one video as well, and it'll be less and less matchups. So today will be 8, and then it'll go down to like 4 matchups, 2 matchups, and then 1 matchup. So because of that, there will be a bit of a delay in posting the next round, because I'll have to tally all the votes for today's video, make the video, and then post it. So there will be a 1-day gap in between the postings of these videos. So keep that in mind. I guess that does give you guys a little bit more time to vote. I will be posting it at the same time, so it'll be posted at 12 p.m. Eastern time, but it won't be posted tomorrow. It'll be posted the day after that. So just keep that in mind. It just does give you guys a little bit more time to vote, so that's good, and hopefully that'll help get a few more votes in there. Still trying to hit that 20 goal for one of the matchups, at least one of the videos. We're trying to get there for 20 votes. That's still the goal, so let's see if we can get there. But there's no real point for a recap, because we're going to talk about all the matchups as soon as they are aired. So let's go ahead and take a look at all the matchups for the 5th round in the Battle of Fate Grand Order. Alright, so there we have it, guys. We have all the matchups there for round number 5. So let's go ahead and talk about them a little bit. So over on the Saber side of the bracket, we have Musashi and Okita, which honestly speaking, I really didn't think it would go any other way. For the Archer side, we have Gilgamesh and Ishtar. Once again, pretty predictable for the two of them. I didn't think that that would be any different. Over on the Extra side of the bracket, we have Melt going up against Hokusai. And that one was a little surprising for me. I didn't really think that either Melt or Hokusai would make it. But here they are, both of them are here. I did think they were both pretty solid choices. I just thought that they would get bested by some other characters. And Mash not being here was kind of surprising as well. So let's see which one of these two can win the extra bracket and move on into the Elite 8. And then for the Lancer side, we also do have, I feel like it was pretty predictable for it to be Areshigal and Skahak. So nothing really impressive there, I guess. That's pretty obvious. Over on the Assassin side of the bracket, we did have Shiki and Kama. Now Kama I thought was a pretty given choice there, but Shiki was kind of surprising. And then over on the Rider side of the bracket, you know, every time you have one of these tournaments, there's always a Cinderella story, and Medusa being the only 3-star left is definitely the Cinderella of this tournament. So let's see if Medusa can keep the momentum going against Ozzy. As for the caster side of the bracket, we do have the Battle of Supports in Merlin against Tamamo. And then for the Berserker side, another interesting set of matchups, one that I wasn't really expecting to see, but we do have Raiko going up against Summer Jalter. So I do like the variety. I do like that there's not like a whole bunch of Saber faces out there, and I do think that outside of Areshigal and Rin, there's not the same of one character. So that was really cool. I really liked that there's a lot of diversity in the final 16. So yeah, it'll be pretty interesting to see. The one thing I really wanted to avoid was like a Gilgamesh versus Gilgamesh final, or like a Saber versus Saber final, or something like that. So that doesn't seem like that's going to happen. Outside of a semifinal matchup of Ishtar against Areshigal, it really can't happen. So it's pretty cool. That's exactly what I was going for in this tournament, and I'm glad that it ended up happening. But for now, make sure you guys are voting in the comments down below for which characters you want to see advance into the quarterfinals. And you guys also can see here that there was a change of location, so we'll be going here for the rest of the tournament. And if you did like these videos, feel free to like and subscribe. And as always, I have the links below to my Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, and Discord. And I'll see you guys next time for the quarterfinals in the Battle of Fate Grand Order.